Hi guys, welcome back to MotorCapsule. Today we are going to do the first ride impression review about the BS6 Hero Xpulse 200. It's an off-road plus street motorcycle. Talking about the design changes, there is not much difference than the BS4 model. Some mechanical changes they have done when you see from the sides, which is the catalytic converter, slightly modified bash plate, the exhaust bent pipe design and the oil cooling setup. Talking about the instrument console, it has a fully digital display and it's in the same style. The layout of this meter console is pretty decent. The readability is good in the daytime as well as the nighttime. The red line starts at 8.5k RPM. It has a tachometer, speedometer, odometer, 2 trip meters, gear indicator, clock, fuel gauge, Bluetooth connectivity, etc. Talking about the switches, it has ignition and engine kill switch, then the high beam and the low beam, indicator and the horn. The LED headlight illumination need to be improved. It would have been nice if they provided a better headlight setup. Xpulse comes with 5 different color variants, which is red, green, grey, white and black. So that's it about the design part. Talking about the performance, the power and torque has reduced a bit, but it's only on the paper. You don't feel the difference when you compare the BS4 model. Currently, this motorcycle produces 17.8 bhp power and 16.5 Nm of torque. The mid-range is torquey. We get the better power delivery once you cross 4000 rpm. The throttle response also has improved to an extent. They implemented patent Xsense technology in this machine. And there are 14 sensors which will help you to get best engine performance and better fuel efficiency. Talking about the vibration, the BS6 variant is very refined now. You might feel a very minimal vibration when you rev it so hard, especially close to the red line. The power delivery is very smooth now. Let's test the top speed. Please note that this machine is not meant for the top end performance. Still, I am just testing to understand the capability of this machine in the high speeds. The cruising speed is around 80 to 85 km per hour. That is the sweet spot in this machine. And talking about the engine heat, the updated bent pipe design and the oil cooling setup helps you to avoid the heat while riding through the extreme conditions. I didn't feel much heat when I was riding through the off-roads. Talking about the clutch feel is not so soft, not so hard. It is in the mid and I didn't feel any kind of pain on my wrists. The gearbox comes with a 5-speed gearbox. The gear shifting is slightly on the tight side and it's quite precise, but I got 1 or 2 false neutrals when I was riding in the city. It's tuned for off-road as well as the street rides. The first 3 gears are a bit punchy. The initial pickup is impressive in the first gear. Talking about the ergonomics, the handlebar is in the upright position, very relaxed way they done the handlebar design. The height of the handlebar is slightly less. In the standing position, we have to bend a bit forward if you are a very tall height person. The seat height is 823 mm, so it's suitable for medium tall height persons. The foot pegs are in the taller side and it's in the comfortable position, so you don't need to worry about the ground clearance. You can handle this motorcycle in the city very easily and you could easily filter through the traffic. The seat is medium hard. It would have been nice if they provided a bit softer seat. It's quite narrow. The rider seating comfort is in the neutral fields. The pillion seat is quite short. It's comfortable for the short rides. Talking about the weight has increased around 3 kg, but you don't feel that. Still, this motorcycle is very lightweight. You don't have to put so much of effort to handle this. Very effortlessly you can handle this motorcycle. That is the main advantage of this Xpulse 200. So you can ride this motorcycle even in the extreme off-road conditions without any kind of stress. Off the road, it's rocks. The lightweight of this motorcycle really brings alive when we're riding on the extreme conditions. Talking about the mileage, you will get around 40 km per liter in the city and 50 to 55 km per liter in the highway. Next thing is braking. This has a single channel ABS and there is a 276 mm pedal disc in the front and 220 mm pedal disc in the rear. The braking setup is 2-piston floating caliper in the front and a single piston on the rear. The brake bite is progressive, so you will feel decent amount of confidence when you apply the brakes. And I think Hero has solved the front brake issues in the BS6 version. Talking about the stability, you can ride up to 90 km per hour in the highway with a lot of confidence. After that, you might feel a bit wobbling issues because these are off-road suspension setup. So you can't expect more than that. Still, it's very stable. The front suspension is telescopic and the rear is 10-step rider adjustable monoshock. The suspensions are ultra soft. So it's very good for the off-road as well as the bad road conditions. The suspension setup is highly impressive in this motorcycle. So no need to worry about speed humps and potholes. Talking about the tire grip, this motorcycle comes with the same Seat dual purpose tires. The front section is 90 mm and the rear is 120 mm. This has decent amount of grip in the street and off-roads. Talking about the build quality, they try to give pretty decent build quality entirely. The plastic quality is need to be improved, especially in the knuckle guard and the exhaust guard. The metal parts are good. The welding also done very neatly. The brush plate is quite strong. The switch quality also is good. Overall, I am satisfied with this motorcycle build quality. Talking about the price, the on-road price in Bangalore is 1.46 lakhs. Still, it's a value for money motorcycle. Talking about the maintenance period is like first service is at 500 km. After that, the service intervals are in every 3000 to 3500 km. The maintenance cost is around 500 to 800 rupees. The next question is who should buy this motorcycle? If you are looking for off-roading as well as a street ride, it should be a budget-friendly off-road motorcycle. If the person want to really do proper off-roading, then this is the motorcycle for you. So that's it about this motorcycle. If you stay in Bangalore, you need to do a test ride or bookings, you can contact Sai Hero. I will put the contact details so it will be useful for you. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you found this video useful, please give me a thumbs up. See you in the next video. Until then, take care and love from MotorCapsule.